What is going on, everybody? My name is Dean, or Twisty3, depending on who you know me as, or Cheezel45, or French Fry 69. I'm not sure, depending on which type of bag of chips you prefer. Today, Cricket 22, brand new game mode. It is called Big 11's Online League, and I think it's pretty much like Ultimate Team, but you probably don't have to pay for it. How exciting. I'm going to remove my webcam, we're going to duck in, find out what it's all about. Here we go. Welcome to the Big 11 Online League, the new mode in Cricket 22 that lets you build your dream team to take on the world online. Teams in online leagues need to be balanced with the requirements to have a balance of batters, bowlers, players of different skill tiers, and limits on the amount of players with the same bowling type, all to ensure that players need to come up with differing tactics, both when building their team and for playing the matches. Alright, so let's break down how this is going to work. There's 5 different classes of players: Sapphire, Emerald, Gold, Silver, Bronze, and these are depending on their ratings, and you can only pick a few of each different tier. You can only have 1 player from the Sapphire tier, then you can have 3 players from Emerald and above, which means if you do pick 3 Emerald, you can't have a Sapphire, or you can pick 2 Emerald and 1 Sapphire, so this is a little bit confusing here. And then Gold, you can have as many Gold as you want, but you need to have 3 players, at least 3 players from Silver or Bronze in your 11. And then you have to have a variation in your bowlers. You can't have 4 wrist spinners or 4 off spinners or 4 medium pacers. You need to have variety in your bowling options as well. There's also some matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking here, which is this fair play points system. There is a huge list of things that impacts this matchmaking and rankings, whether it's how many wides you bowl, how many no balls, how many slower balls, short balls, wide balls, whether you mess up your bowling, you take too long to bowl, whether you're taking a leg stump guard or an off stump guard or whatever it is, various different things will impact your matchmaking. And there's also a bunch of different game modes you can choose, which surprises me because I feel like the online experience, you really don't want to be playing for too long, because I guess multiple people don't have a lot of time. So you can play 5 over games, 10 over games, 20 over games, or a 40 over game, which attempts to replicate a test match-like experience, but within a more manageable time frame. So you get 2 20 over innings in that, but that's still probably going to take you around about 3 hours to complete a big 40 game at the most. I mean, a 20-20 is generally about an hour 20 from my experience, so the longer games will give you more points, but also they're going to take longer. But you'll level up quicker if you play longer games. Also, because a lot of people don't play this game online, a lot of people play the career mode, there is going to be, you can play against your friends in this game mode, but you'll get less ranking points, which is fair enough. Okay, so I've set up my team. They're called the Twisty 11. I feel like we can change this at any given point. Hopefully it's fine and it will stay alive and well at this stage. You can adjust this hopefully later on, but time to pick the team. Now, reminder, you can only pick 1 player above 85. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Glenn Maxwell will have to be my first selection. He's my Emerald tier, okay. So he's Emerald, he's not Sapphire, which means I've still got an option for a Sapphire type player. Now, I want to get some variety from across the world, so let's go with maybe Jofra. He's quick. Do we want him in the side? I think we probably do. So I can't pick any more 80 plus people. Everyone else now has to be below 80. You can see obviously the blue on the left here means that they're Sapphire, so it can be 80 or below. I reckon let's go Mitch Marsh, another quality all-rounder. Now I need to start working on some specialist batsmen and some specialist bowlers. Next man on the team, Rasheed Khan. Although he is an Emerald tier, which means we're probably not going to be able to select him in the side with our other 2 quality players. So I think we need to go now down to the 74s. Now I've got to pick some Gold tier players because I've got enough Emerald, I've got enough Sapphire, I need a couple of gold tier players, which really make up the majority of the lineup here. Let's have a look at some of the batsmen that we require. Owen Morgan. Doesn't look like he's rated super highly. Let's get him in. All right, so this is what I've selected as my squad for the Twisty 11. Stark, Archer, Marsh, Maxwell, Rasheed, Colin Ingram, Mujeeb, Spiceman, Adam Zampa, Owen Morgan, Harris Ralph, Jakey Fraser McGurk, Tanveer Sanger, Peter Hatzeglu, and William McClintock. Just because his name's McClintock, which I think is fantastic. Now, I currently don't have any valid lineups, so let's get our basic lineup ready to go. All right, so here is the best 11 that I could come up with given the restrictions of what I've got on the field, because you can only have 3, I guess, green or above players. So I've gone with Marsh and Maxwell as my 2 emeralds, and then my sapphire is Jofra Archer. Then I've gone the 4 gold players, Owen Morgan, Andre Fletcher, Colin Ingram, and Jakey Fraser McGurk. And then you need to have 3 silver level players in there as well. So we've got McClintock coming in at 7, then you got Tanveer Sanger and Hatzeglu as sort of the guys to provide the spinning options as well. Now that's just the basic 11 that I have come up with for my big leagues team. Obviously I'll play a few games maybe over the weekend. We'll get some games going. Maybe I'll do a live stream and we'll see if we can get some of you guys to play some games with us. But that's exciting. New game mode, new exciting thing to try out here on Cricket 22. So thank you everyone for watching. Let me know once you have jumped on and picked your team and picked your lineups, what do your lineups look like? I want to know. Who have you picked as your Sapphire players and your Emerald players? Who are your guns in the team? This is what I've got. Tell me yours. Leave them in the comments below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later with a new career mode video. Goodbye.